Greetings, fellow action figure connoisseurs, and welcome to another episode of Digital Caveman Presents Transformers Friday. I, as always, am your host, the Digital Caveman, and today I will be presenting you with the Transformers Legacy Evolution Deluxe class Crashbar. Let's get into it! Let's start things off with a look at the packaging. And here on the top we have a hook. Parents, scan this! And then if you want to scan it, it's scannable. On the front, 8 and Up to Karatomi Generations Crashbar. Transformers Legacy Evolution. Maybe I gotta write that down. I don't know. Hasbro print Deluxe class. Plastic-free packaging, except tape and glue. On the bottom, small print, fine print, legalese print, made in Vietnam print, symbols I'm not going to learn, a barcode, and includes figure for accessories and instructions. On this side, some nice artwork of Crashbar. And on this side, that nice Legacy Evolution artwork. And also, they want to tell you again, plastic-free packaging, except tape and glue. And here on the back, we have Transformers, More Than Meets the Eye, Crashbar. Nice digital renders for product shots. Evo Fusion, because he can fuse with stuff. And that comes from Scrap Hook. Hasbro print, Evo Fusion, authentic. Oh, that's sold separately and subject to availability. Warning, attention, Achtung! Don't put things in your pie hole that do not belong there. Don't give it to the babies. Some more small fine legalese made in Vietnam print and that thing. That, my friends, completes our look at the packaging. Let's take a look at the figure and accessories in his alt mode. And the accessories are really part of the alt mode, so. 8 and Up Transformers, Legacy Evolution Generation Transformers, Crashbar. Karatomi Hasbro. And it's a nice picture of him there. Illustration. Nice illustrations on the inside with some decent colors. Clearly printed, no smearing or doubling or any of that. Always a good sign. Now let's set those out of the way. Let's take a look at Crashbar in his alt mode. And I have to say, he's definitely, you can look at it and tell this dude is a Junkion. Is this the best motorcycle ever? No. But it's okay. It is okay. Now, I did have an issue with it, and I will get into that later. Probably during transformation. But nice little paint apps here. Nice flame paint app. And I'm not sure if this is painted or molded color. I think it's painted. The whole gas tank is painted, and then the flame probably tampoed on there. And then a little bit of paint here and here. And that looks like it for the paint, at least what I can tell in his alt mode. And one thing I will say, even though he will kind of stand up like that, he does not have a kickstand. And I'm not real fond of motorcycle toys without kickstands or being able to stand on their own. And while that's okay, it is leaning quite a bit this way, even though it won't fall over because this part is on it. A little bit of foot disease sticking out his rear. That's funny. Foot in the rear. This piece turns, but it doesn't turn with the wheels. And it rolls okay. Kind of makes a motorcycle sound. Sorta. Not really. I don't know. But anyway, my friends, that does it for a look at Crashbar in his alt mode. It's time for alt mode comparisons. And here we have Legacy Evolution Deluxe class Crashbar with the Studio Series 86 Voyager class Wreck-Gar and Studio Series 86 Voyager class Junk Heap. For our final set of comparisons, here we have the Legacy Evolution Deluxe class Crashbar with the Titans Returns Legends class Bumblebee and the Amazon exclusive Generation Selects Earthrise Leader class Alternate Universe or Dead Optimus Prime. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the comedy portion of our program where I attempt to transform this Transformer. And it's been quite a bit since I've looked at the instruction manual, so please bear with me. You can see right there is a slot and a tab for this, and post right here fits in the fist. So let's pull that off. Let's go ahead and take this one off as well. And then the saddlebags are removable as well. How do they come apart though? I don't remember. So anyway, let's pull this apart, and you can see there's two little itty bitty tabs there and kind of slots here on the side. Come on now. There we go. I finally got it. Post and post, port and port, and it's like that on both sides. So, and let's just pull that off. No, I'm just kidding. Wasn't supposed to come off, but now it has. That's always fun. So we'll stand that straight up, and then the wheel kind of, let's say it does, folds up like that, and then the fender folds back into it. And we'll just set that over to the side for a moment, and we'll just do the same thing over here on this side. Straighten that knee up where it's pointing straight up, and it kind of clicks into position there. And then fold that up, and then those go that way. And this, how does this do? Oh, spread those out, and then flip that around. There we go. Now I got it. That's what I get for not looking at the instructions enough. So go ahead and straighten these pieces up and spin that around. Wow, that's really tight. Spin that around that way. Then here's the arms, and they untab there. You can see a little tab right here, and then it just kind of pops behind that. So I can see that in the future not being such a great thing. So flip that on around and it will tab into place. And that came off, no big deal. It's just a mushroom peg. Just slide it back on there. Straighten the arm up. Spin the fist around. Or do I spin the whole thing around? No, it's like that. There we go. Spin that around. Then on the arm we'll do the same thing. And you heard it pop out of that tab. Maybe you heard it. I don't know if you did or not. And then unfold it. Now here is something I want to point out, and quality control at Hasbro, you guys just mucked this all up. You see this piece right here? It's supposed to look like this on this side, only opposite, but it's the same piece, just put on opposite. So not a great thing. So then we spin that around. And then I think this one goes on this side. And this leg goes on this side. Ah! No, it's not time to cover the articulation yet. Dang it, gummit. Oh, I guess it goes like that. Yeah, that works better. And there's his head down in there. There's a little piece right here. You just flip that up and it pops the head right on up. Let's get his accessories on him and turn him around and look at his back. I don't guess it really, well, yeah, it does. You need them. This post right here goes in this port here, and then they'll face straight up like that. And then we'll do the same thing over here on the other side. Now that's going to impede some of the articulation, of course. And then these two pieces are his weapons. And I think they go like this. You just pop them in his hand. Pew pew! Pew pew! Well, there he is, ladies and gentlemen. Crashbar, all transformed. Let's take a look at Crashbar in his robot mode. And I have to say, that's a pretty cool junky looking face, although the head there, maybe it'll stay up there, and I didn't have it quite in position. Nice Autobot tampo on there, nice paint apps all up here on the upper part of the chest. He's got a 4-pack of abs going on there. And again, same paint apps here and here that we talked about before. On the back, nothing really to speak of. Now, these are some incredible heel spurs. That's just awesome. Now, I think these weapons, saddlebags, whatever you want to call them, you can probably, when he's not using them, port them in the legs, and you know, then he can easily quick draw them. But let's just take those off for a minute so we can take a look at his articulation. Maybe. Wow, that face is pretty cool. Mustache and soul patch. Anyway, he can look up that far, down that far. I bet he's got a little bit of chicken neck in there. Nope, no chicken neck. He does have some waggle though. He can do the full exorcist. At the shoulder, arm comes up not quite 90 degrees and it does spin 360 degrees. Cut at the bicep on a mushroom peg for another 360 degree rotation. Single hinged elbow, but it gives you that much bend. And then it gets stuck, of course. Mushroom peg on the wrist for another 360 degree rotation. You just have to watch out for it because sometimes those mushroom peg wrists like to walk out of the joint. At the hips, he gives you the splits plus plus. He can kick forward a little better than 90 degrees. Backwards a little better than forwards. So that's pretty cool. It's a cut right here at the hip. Nope. Where the knee plugs in to the leg, it has a 360 degree rotation. And the knee bends approximately 90 degrees, and that's both sides. So even though he's asymmetrical, he still gets the same amount of range of motion. Now at the ankle, tilts up that far and goes about level. For rocker, it rocks in and out. The front part does, the back part does not. And no rocker on this side at all. So that's weird. Because I'm pretty sure I got him transformed right. Maybe not. Yeah, I think I do. Ah! Son of a beatus. I hate it when that happens. So no rocker, but tilts back that far, tilts forward that far. That was a weird choice, Hasbro. Rocker on one side, but not the other. Weird. And that, my friends, does it for a look at Crashbar in his robot mode. It's time for my favorite part of a Transformers review, robot mode comparisons. And here we have Legacy Evolution Deluxe Class Crashbar with Studio Series 86 Voyager Class Junkeep and Studio Series 86 Voyager Class Wreck-Gar. For our final set of robot mode comparisons, here we have Legacy Evolution Deluxe Class Crashbar with the Titans Returns Legends Class Bumblebee and the Walmart exclusive Netflix War for Cybertron Trilogy Earthrise Leader Class Optimus Prime. For final thoughts on the Transformers Legacy Evolution Deluxe Class Crashbar, I have to say it's not a bad little bot. I am a little perturbed at Hasbro's quality control, where I got two of the same shoulders, but in the long run it will work. It just looks off, and I really like his saddlebag guns. I think those are really neat. And the motorcycle mode looks pretty good. There's a few places where it might be a little floppy in the back of the seat and the front fender, and then no kickstand, while with the attachments on it, it will stand on its own. A kickstand really would have been nice. I haven't quite figured out what to do with the Evo Fusion yet. And I know in the instructions it shows connected up with Crashbar. I mean, Scrap Hook. Connected up with Scrap Hook to make some kind of funky motorcycle tow truck looking thing, and it's weird and it's kind of funny. And other than that, I you know, the instructions also show you can turn him basically into a weaponizer. He's like a weaponizer or a modulator or a fossilizer. And I guess these guys are just there to fill that niche of that type of figure. Well, that does it for the review. Hope that you enjoyed it. I enjoyed making it. Only support from viewers like you make this programming possible. Each view does count, and I do appreciate each and every single view that I receive. Thank you, and thank you so very, very much for supporting this channel through viewing. Comment below, like, share, subscribe if you'd like to see more reviews, or just help the channel out further, or both, that's even better. And don't forget to ding that bell so that in the future you will be notified as my new content becomes available. That's a wrap, folks. I'll see you next time.